All right. All right, welcome. General message, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Obviously, it's not for everybody. It's general. I'm going to roll the dice and just see what the energy is. Okay, so we have the 11th house, we have 69, Cancer, and we have the South Node, and we have a bumblebee that is right outside the window. Dropping in, bumblebee. Persistence. See, okay, with this friendship in the 11th house, he's just not going away, and he wasn't there before, and now all of a sudden he's there. Wishes. Okay, South Node. Comfort zone, where we're stuck. Could be stuck in a wish. Okay. I know that seems really fucking weird to say, but sometimes people wish for things and then they get them and they're like, okay. Because maybe they weren't expecting it. Sacred friendship. See what I mean? It's a weird bond. And maybe somebody doesn't know how to move on. Like maybe you're stuck in a friendship and you don't want to get friend zoned. It's, oh, okay. This is what I mean. It's a very unlikely bond, okay? Like a fucking cardinal and a fox, probably not going to be homeboys. Okay, what up, Crafty Craftersons? What up, everybody? Hello. So this is, okay, so, all right. This is a reading for somebody who has a weird friend. Okay, you've got some type of weird bond with a friend. Okay, and obviously you don't want to get friend zoned, right? Because you're not interested in having this person be your friend. You want this person to be something else. All right, give it to me. Give it to me raw. 11th house. Okay, so we got not enough, but in reverse. I'm going to take it in reverse. Abundance, because I feel like, and then House of Cards. I feel like somebody possibly, you know, didn't feel adequate enough. All right. In something, in a relationship or in a friendship. Okay. So yeah, maybe in a relationship. So they felt inadequate in a relationship. So now they're forming a friendship with somebody so then they can get in there. And like, this reminds me, okay, wow. Okay. So this reminds me of this friend I had for about 14 years, and he was married for a lot of that time. He was with this person since they were 17, and he's like 40 years old now. So he's 50 now, but anyways, when we started hanging out, it was because we worked together, and we just always seemed to be around each other. So we kind of formed this really weird, sacred friendship together because, I mean, I couldn't touch him. He was married. I'm not that kind of person. So it was like, you know, that forbidden fruit, right? I couldn't have him. And then once he was divorced, I still talked to him like I would normally talk to him, no matter if he was married or divorced, didn't matter. And so we started hanging out. But the thing is I didn't want to be friends with him. I was only interested in being friends with him back in the day because if that's all I could get, then it was good enough for me, right? We had great conversations. He was very intellectual. So it was somebody that I could have a stimulating conversation with amongst a crowd of, 20 or 30 people that I couldn't talk shit to. Like, I mean, I can't really talk to most people because I just don't, have a lot in common with people. And so we could talk a lot. But then once the divorce actually, he's not even divorced. He's just separated. We started hanging out. And then finally I was like, okay, listen, like, this is what I want. Like, I don't really want a friend. All right. I'm not really looking to like hang out with a bunch of dudes. I kind of want to settle down. And if, I'm just letting you know that this is what I want. Like, I'm not saying it's from you, but I'm saying as a woman, as a 40-year-old woman, I'm not looking to just hook up with somebody. Okay. And we ended up hooking up after all that time. And it was kind of like, again, if it's forbidden fruit for so long, it might only be that you wanted something because you couldn't have it. Right. But once you could have it, you realize that maybe you just didn't really want it. Okay. So I don't know if maybe, okay, so maybe this person had a similar situation. They got with somebody that they really wanted, and then they realized you're just like everybody else. You're not this special thing. You're, just as normal and awful as everybody else, right? And maybe because they've had that happen, they like you so much that they think possibly that could happen again. Like, you're not going to, maybe they feel like you're not going to measure up to what they want, right? Or what they see. It's that lust syndrome, where a lot of like famous people get it, right? You bang a famous person, then you're like, oh, gross. You're just like everybody else, right? It's like, well, what did you think? Like, just because they're on television, you think that there's somebody else. They're not. They're just like everybody else. I mean, they're probably ignorant as fuck. They probably hate traffic. They probably shit around the hour. They, they get cravings like everybody else. They fucking cheat on everybody. Celebrities are just, I mean, we call them celebrities because they're not florists. Okay. They're not tireless. Okay. They're people that everybody sees. Therefore there's something, but trust me, their relationships, they've got more drama in their relationships than the fucking person, across the street. Okay. So, obviously this person, whoever this has you on their mind, I guess, is possibly thinking that you're not gonna amount to what they think. And then then they lost you as a friend too. Or maybe they don't feel like they're enough. I don't know. But this is a sign if somebody is stuck in a relationship with somebody because it's a friendship. It's not a sexual relationship. It's a friendship. So they've been like put on the sidelines. They're not in the game. And they want to be in the game. And they don't know how to do that. So, okay. So I really feel like this person has to really start to get a positive mind about something. See competitiveness with the other woman. There's always another fucking woman around, isn't there? Okay. So this is who they got. They got burned by somebody. Okay. They got burned by somebody. Outdated thinking. See? They're outdated thinking on somebody that hurt them in the past. Okay. And they got burned really bad by this snake. Okay. By this manipulator. And now they think it's going to happen again. They're going to get burned again. But we have abundance here and unlikely. It's like a really unlikely bond. Okay. But it's a friendship. So I don't know, maybe somebody faked a friendship with them and they got into a relationship with them and like used them. I mean, we've all been a part of scams, you know, and I know that it's fucking hard to trust again. It's not easy. Okay. So basically now we got girl talk. So, I mean, maybe this person is just going to come towards you now as like and just start talking to you. Maybe they're going to talk to you more about things than what they did before. Right. So then they can let go of this past. They have to figure out if you're like that person that they were with. Okay. So maybe this person honestly has slept with like one person in their life. Okay. That's not really uncommon. Or they've been in one relationship with somebody like their whole life. Okay. Again, just like that guy was with that chick his whole fucking life. Okay. 30 fucking years he was with. She cheated on him and she left him. And I'm pretty sure, going to follow her around for the rest of his life, right? She abuses him. She tells him what to do. He's completely in a relationship for her. And he committed to that, you know, like that's what he knew he was getting involved with. He knew he was dating a princess. He knew that he was going to have to bend over backwards for her. And obviously he didn't bend over backwards for her enough sexually because she went banging somebody else after 30 years and he still would take her back. He would still be with her. Like, if that's such a sacred friendship, you wouldn't have fucking banged somebody behind your, like, honestly, I'm not even gonna get into that, but you certainly wouldn't fucking cheat on somebody if you're such a good friend to them. Like, people just are assholes, okay? So clearly not everybody thinks that way. Not everybody cheats on people. Not everybody is out to hurt people, okay? So, yeah, see, they were dealing with some type of fucking narcissist that just wouldn't hear it, wouldn't deal with it, wouldn't, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's them that was the narcissist that should have dealt with this person and they didn't, right? They let this person fuck them over when they maybe saw red flags the whole time and did nothing about it. Okay. So this could be something now, like, I believe once it flips, I think this is what's going to happen. I feel like if you have a friendship with somebody, it's going to flip to a very passionate sexual relationship. And then it's going to even out as you guys will probably be best friends that have the most open relationship in the world. I mean, that's what it seems like to me. It's something that somebody has wanted. They just don't know how to get to that type of relationship. But you got to date somebody that's mature and not immature and just willing to do something for somebody because they've been with them for a while, but doesn't mean that they're supposed to be doing it. Okay, so this person is making healthier choices for themselves now. And I think that they're focusing away from this betrayal. You know, it's like falling off a bike. You got to get back on it again. You might be bruised and fucking scarred up a bit, but like if you want to ride a bike, you got to get back on it. Oh, I watched this guy teaching his sons how to ride bikes yesterday. Oh my God. And then the one little guy almost ran into a sign because he didn't realize where his brakes were. So he put his feet down. Oh my God. All I could say to myself was, good job, Dad. I was so proud of that dad. Teaching his kids how to fucking... It is not easy riding a bike, okay? And it's not easy when you get hurt, okay? and then you have to get back on again, you know, like if you really want to ride a bike, you gotta try again. And like your knees are all scraped and you gotta move your knees and your scabs start cracking and things start bleeding again, but you're like, fuck it, I'm on my bike again. Okay, so you know, this karmic could have made you like hate riding bikes because they fucking crashed your bike on you. They did something stupid while they were driving or something, you know, and it kind of ruined it for you. Now, maybe this new friendship you're going to make is with somebody who, you know, rides bikes really good. Okay. And they're not going to crash like this other person did. Okay. This was obviously some type of karmic relationship that they had to go through. Okay, so then they can make better choices for themselves and go towards their friendships, right? Because like if you can't laugh with somebody, if you can't have a good time with somebody, what the fuck? If it's only passionate, if it's only lust, if it's only about looks, it's gonna burn out so fast, okay? And you guys have passion, but at the same time, you have a balanced talking, you know, nice karmic healthy relationship at the same time, because if you're friends first, then there might not be too much that you hold back, right? Like what's the point? Why do you have to hide things? I don't understand why people hide things. They get so ashamed of themselves and they hide things and they like fart in other rooms and they like, you know, burp on the side, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, I get it. Okay, maybe a girl's got mystery, but at the same time, gas is having people. Okay, people are disgusting, right? People are alive, okay? And you can't, you know, to be ashamed of yourself or to be ashamed of something, then you shouldn't be in a relationship, because then to be ashamed of that, you're gonna make them feel ashamed of it. You know, it's just like, I don't know, you gotta be in a healthy frame of mind to be in a good relationship. Okay, so, and if you're friends with this person first, then it's a risk, yes, to cross the line, but at the same time, they're in your life for a reason. Therefore, you know, you only live once, okay? And if you don't make those leaps of faith sometimes, because yeah, sometimes you end up 6 feet under and sometimes you end up with like the best thing possible, but you have to risk it, right? And like everything comes with a risk. That's the thing. I mean, you risk your life just driving to work every day. You risk your life just crossing the fucking road nowadays. Okay, so if you're risking your life doing just stupid things like going and getting the mail, you might as well risk your life for a relationship. Like, I don't know what else you're trying for, you know what I mean? Like your life, everything is about relationships, right? Everything. You can't get around them. You can't get away from them. Everything is built off relationships. It's just whether or not you want a good one or you want a shitty one, or you just want one to take care of you, or you just want to get in one to build stability for yourself, whatever it is, runner and reverse. I feel like whoever this friend is that's about to say, hey, by the way, like, can I take you out on a date? Because like, I need to talk to you about something. I feel like they're going to take you somewhere. This person, whoever it is, I don't think you're going to run away from them. I really don't. Heart with a key. And making new memories. See, like, I really don't feel like you would reject this person, because maybe that's what it is. Somebody rejected them and they haven't really gotten over that. Right? But who better to get over that than with a friend, right? Like, obviously somebody you know, somebody you trust, than a complete stranger. Like, you know, stranger danger on those dating apps and shit. Like, to meet somebody that you've never met, that you have no idea if that person matches the name or not. Like, oh God. Like, I'm terrified. Somebody asked me out on here and I was like, do you have a channel or like a platform? So, like, do I know that you're a person? I don't know who the fuck you are. You could be a robot. Like, how do I know who you are? Creepy. But anyways, you know, I'm a number one creep here, so I don't mind. I don't care. Say no to me. I don't give a shit. At least I asked. So, you know what? My father, he used to get so angry at me sometimes because I would always ask. I would ask these insane questions for people, but at the same time, you know, when he needed a quarter from a little old lady, then obviously he asked Whitney to go running around the grocery store trying to get him a fucking quarter, right? Like, you know, be outgoing, ask questions, go for it. I mean, what the fuck? What's the worst? Somebody could say no. Okay, see you later. Peace out. Your loss, right? Fuck it. Whatever. Try. And if it doesn't succeed, then, like, you know, try on something else. Try again. And today's video is posted by Clever Mojito. God damn, there it is. It is 0% alcohol. It is a mocktail, and it is delightful. It's that right hit of mint. Like, they nailed it. I was drinking mojitos yesterday at work. Obviously, non-alcoholic. But I always have to deal with the mint at work because I'm a bartender. That's what I fucking do. I make all my garnishes look pimp. I make my drinks look... Honestly, if there was an award for the best bartender, I might get it. I might go into the bartending Olympics. I can work so fast. You should see me make drinks. It's ridiculous. I almost throw up. I'm going so fast. Like, I got most valuable player the other night at work. I just want to say, your girl made most valuable player. I got knocked it out of the park. Most valuable player. Oh my God, if we didn't have you tonight, we wouldn't have made it. Best bartender that they've ever seen work there in 8 years. Oh. Kobe nailed it. All right, just want to say your girl is fucking doing damn good in life. Okay, so to all those people struggling, trust me, something good is going to happen. You know why? Because I've been struggling for like 40 years, okay? It's about time maybe I not struggle, but, you know, the struggle is real. So just makes you let you know that you're alive, all right? Got to kick you in the ass every now and then. Oh, my God, and I might be going somewhere soon. I have not been... somewhere in so long, and I might be going, and it's just, you know, life is opening up, people. All right, just let it open up to you. I can't say anymore because life is also really shitty, so just remember that. Okay, next reading. I don't know if it's gonna be the last reading, take it or leave it. You know the drill. This is what I mean. Like, I'm happy for 1 second and then black magic shows up. So it's like, okay, back to reality. Back to reality. Yo, there goes gravity. Yo, there goes gravity. Choke. Oh my God, I was rapping 8 Mile this morning. What was the lyric, though? It was, oh, I will not grow old on Salem's lot. Oh, my God, I could hear that. I will not grow old on Salem's lot. While I was taking a pee right before this reading. And now 8 Mile just came back into my head. Whoa, why? Why 8 Mile? Lose yourself? I will not grow old on Salem's lot. Feet firm or not, this might be the only opportunity that I got. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, okay, there's a huge opportunity coming and somebody is trying to kill you before it happens. And you know why I say that? There's the tower and there's the fucking cemetery gates. Okay, I told you guys, somebody almost tried to kill me on the highway the other day, just going to my local, my fucking coven of witches, okay? I literally almost got clipped. So, like, a fucking an inch saved my life of divine timing on the fucking highway last week. And my witches were like, oh my God, they sent me so much good luck for the way home. And then as I was just about to leave, fucking ambulances went by me in an emergency fire truck. So an accident did happen where I just came from. So it was like, there's definitely some black magic after me, okay? And if there's black magic after me, you know it's after you. Because I wouldn't talk about it if it didn't have anything to do with you guys, okay? I'm not narcissistic, okay? So I only talk about it if I have to, or I wouldn't tell you guys anything. Trust me, there's a lot more shit I don't tell you, okay? I only tell you what spirit wants me to because I'll experience it because you're about to experience it. Have experienced it, and then you can put 2 and 2 together that somebody be trying to kill you. Look at R.I.P. motherfucker. What do you think that is? That's a gravestone, bitch. And the song lyric, I knew it. 8 Mile. Someone's trying to kill you on Salem's lot. Can you guys see okay? Delusional. Oh, these fucking idiots are delusional. Why? There are so many death curses out there. Oh my God. 8 Mile. They tried to kill you on 8 Mile. I don't know if there's like an 8 Mile around you. 8 Mile sign somewhere. But the tower, they tried to... scissors. Never be the same. They tried to cut you out. Fucking corpse. You are a dead man walking. And you got out of it. Oh, I just got an affirmation. Oh, you got out of it. Somebody's obsessed with you. They might be trying to kill you because they want to be you. And the only way they can do that is if they wipe you out. So this was camouflaged. Camouflage as a spell. And that's when it's back to the lab again. They're going to try again. I just heard, oh, no, you're not. Was that God? Did the voice of God just talk? I swear to God. See, I heard you. I heard you. I think that was God. I'm getting goosebumps. Someone's going to try again. And I heard a man go, oh, no, you're not. And I got goosebumps all over me. Oh, my God. Okay, God has not shown up. I am freezing. Hearth and home. Like, I've got tears in my eyes. Oh my God. Assumption crash. Someone tried to get you out of your house to hang you. Oh, they could have wanted you decapitated? What the fuck is wrong with people? Ah, I just moved the cards to delusional. I don't know, they're fucking crazy. They think the answer is to kill you. They're scared. They're scared of you. Third-party interference. Marlowe got killed. He got ran over by his father, which is the demon Bagul that attacks parents for not taking care of their children. Okay. There's Drama Queen. I'm actually really glad G.O.D. did not show up because he already showed up in my head. I swear to fuck, I heard him. Okay, so somebody that you lived under a roof with, you shared a roof with, you lived with, consummated with under the same roof. Okay, there is a huge change of events coming for them. And everything that they did is being thrown out. None of their witchcraft is going anywhere. And from the looks of it, whatever it is that they tried to do to you, this death spell, whatever that consisted of, if it makes sense, they are about to lose a relationship because of it. And I just heard you fuck with my house, I fuck with yours. I'm guessing that's karma. I feel like this Two of Cups is losing a home. Yeah, they have a problem with lying. Somebody's a pathological liar. They lie and they lie and they lie and they lie and they lie. And at this point in time, it's when you look at them, you're basically like you're diseased. Okay? Because only people that are diseased fucking lie like this. Like, it's just like a lie just keeps coming out of their mouth. Every time they speak, it's a lie. Every time it's almost like they're just telling at this point in time, they're telling fantasies. Okay, they're telling fantasies, but their living reality is a monster. They're monsters. Okay, so I mean, they're doing some type of twisted black magic voodoo on you. They're trying to change your life for the worse. They were told that was the answer to their problems. Look at that. Again, that's my car accident card. So there are 2 car accident cards here because that's the other one. And bouncer. The bouncer in reverse. It's almost like they asked you to leave, okay, but you're not going anywhere. It's not your time to leave. So they're actually now being asked to leave the connection. Yes, look at that. They're being asked to leave this connection by most likely God. They're being told to leave you alone now. Look at fucking red rum right there. Telling you, this person wanted to kill you. And then there's the werewolf card. They wanted you to turn into somebody else. They wanted you to turn into a monster. They wanted you to go around and rip people apart. They wanted to be right at you. They wanted to end you. They wanted to kill you. And that's the murder card. That's it. That's our answer. That's our affirmation. Look at that. Bully. Just a nasty fucking self-righteous bully. That was for some reason put on your path. Scarecrow. I put my scarecrow up today. I put my scarecrow head on my fur jacket. They try to get in my living room now, bitch. Fucking stay out of my house. All right, there's the card. There's the boat in reverse. Okay, so this is somebody's not gonna get their own way now. All right, I don't know why they want to hurt you. I don't know what they thought they could do to hurt you. I don't know, but somebody was. I think this could be your parents trying to sink your boat, trying to pull you under. Yeah, the switch around. Okay, they're trying to pull you under. They've got suppressed emotions that they don't want to talk about. So there's something that they have hidden from you. There's something in their subconscious that they are lying about and they're hiding from people. So it has something to do with you. So they feel like if they just wipe you out, then no one's going to know what's in their subconscious. Like they tried to kill you. They could have tried to drown you, right? And maybe something's coming back to your memory now. Like, okay, I can remember you doing something, but I just don't remember exactly what it was. Well, this person's been trying to do something to you now for a while. Okay, and they got caught. There's the spider. Okay, they got caught in their web of lies. They've lied about something, and it's, I don't know, something to do with love. Okay, the peace pipe, maybe they're acting like they were all peaceful and loving to you, but guess what? There's 2 sides to everybody. There's a good side and there's a bad side. And the thing is people who don't get closure release their bad side onto innocent people. Okay, and sometimes they use love to do that. right? They'll use and they'll hide behind their spouse. They'll hide behind the love of their life, and they'll go attack people, right? Trust me, people have two sides. Always remember that. They're not always happy, lucky, go happy. What do you mean, happy, go lucky, right? Not everybody. There's another side to people, okay? There's always another side. And then there's the perfect storm with prophecy. So obviously the universe has lined up a series of events to release this person's lies to the world. Okay. Obviously they have lies that they have put out about you. And now all of those lies are coming forward. Okay. Which means people are asking them questions and they're getting stuck on their answers because they don't remember, right? Other people will remember. They'll remember what this person said, right? Because to them it was the truth. But to that person, when you lie and you lie and you lie, okay, because it's not the truth, you will most likely not remember it if you're not a really good liar. So I've always wondered to myself, like, do these liars like have a lying book and they like have to write their lies down all the time? Because like I have a shitty memory. I wouldn't be able to remember my lies. I can only remember the truth. Okay, so whatever this is now, this person could be getting really old and their dementia is kicking in because they're a little delusional, right? So they're going to be maybe possibly re-asked some questions about some situations that happened in the past, and now their answers are going to be different because they don't remember the lies. Okay, trust me, there's a reason people age, okay, and grow old. If they're monsters, it's so then things can slowly start to be released about what it is that they're fucking doing. Okay, and I just caught 333 on the clock. Okay, so there's the eye, the invitation, conjuring. Yeah, see, somebody was possessed. There was some type of family member or like a place that you lived with somebody and they were possessed because of the land. Okay, the house was possessed, the land was possessed, something like that. So then they got possessed, right? And then they attacked you. They started suppressing everything. And then they thought that you were the one that was attacking them when really it was this demon on the property that was attacking them. But they're blaming it on what? There was a bunch of little girls in that movie. Like, who the fuck do you think's conjuring up a spell right now? Do you think it's the 3-year-old or the 17-year-old? Or do you think it's the 12-year-old that's doing it? Right? It's a fucking joke. And there's a VIP invitation coming. Okay. All right, what's this? What is it? Oh, okay, those are already from the reading. What is this? Money. You know we love money. Mother Nature's wrath, cancer, sickness. Okay, so this person, whoever you dealt with in the past, they had some type of entity on them or in them or something like that, made them abuse children, act irrationally, get emotional as fuck, okay, become a pathological liar. They've been watched this whole time. Okay, you were a witness. The people around you were a witness. Anybody watching them fly off the handle is a witness to what they did. People's eyes, they mean something. They're a big deal. Okay, so now it kind of seems like this person, whoever did this to you, I don't feel like they're around you anymore, and they're about to watch you possibly get rich. Okay, and again, that's just the analogy. Whatever that means, richness is very different. Like, I mean, rich usually explains a nice dessert. Okay, you can feel rich in your life just by existing every day. Richness is a lot of different things. Okay, money comes in a lot of different. There's my landlord, speak of the fucking devil, and he shall appear. Okay, and Mother Nature's wrath. Okay, so it seems like this might be a mother figure. I mean, it is a mother figure in The Conjuring that gets fucked up, okay, and gets possessed. There is some type of VIP invitation, okay, that they now get stopped at. So I almost feel like whoever this is, they cannot psychologically torture you anymore. They're being asked to leave, and they're being stopped, and they can't. I mean, a dead end is a dead end. Like, I mean, if you have a car, you're fucked. Like, you got to leave the car there. Okay, so if you want to continue on foot, that's your own right? But you're going to have to leave something behind. I feel like this person will not leave anything behind at the dead end. They're just going to turn around and leave. Okay. If they can't follow you anymore. So they're going to watch something explode. It's like a sickness. I don't know if money's just going to start coming in and it's like, I don't know, like you hit the lottery or some shit like that. Okay. And it's just going to eat this person alive, that they can't touch it. That, look at that, the 4-leaf clover. I'm telling you, they can't touch it. They can't spend it. And there's mimosa time. You're just going to be cheersing while this person is at the dead end and can't move. And you're like, well, probably see them from a mile away and just give them the middle finger and keep walking. And there's a line that I'm hearing they cannot cross now. They're going to seriously get hurt if they do. Okay, look at that. There's your affirmation, people. Okay, maybe because now you might be leaving a trail of lava behind you, thanks to Mother Nature. I just saw Mother Nature's path instead of wrath. Okay, so clearly Mother Nature could just be leaving lava behind you, and like, what, you want to step on lava, you go right ahead, but you're going to get taken out by it, right? There's something that will kill them now if they continue to do what they're doing to you. They've been told. I think this person's been warned too many times. Like I said, they said, well, I'll just try again. And then God said, no, you won't. You try again, you're going to get burned and you're going to get killed. This isn't a fucking joke. This isn't, oh, try again with death spells and curses. No. It's not your job to kill somebody. You're not the Reaper. Okay, there's the fly on the wall. So that's my sign for somebody. Spirit's been listening to them. Okay, along with the eye, Spirit's been listening to them and they've been watching them. Everything they've been plotting and planning and trying to do to you, there seems to be a fly on the wall every time, a spider in the corner, okay, an eye watching them, right? People, you can read lips with eyes. You don't have to hear somebody to know what they're fucking saying, okay? So it's like they have been recorded. And... yeah, there's Bagul again. Oh, they're a little schizophrenic. They can hear something in their head. And whatever they heard in their head said to come and attack you. And as a mother or as a grown-up, they should have known. Okay, they should have known better. And that was my affirmation. That weird burp, okay, was my affirmation. You're an adult dealing with children. You are the one in control. You are the one that needs to be making the best decisions possible, not attacking children, okay, to try to kill them emotionally, physically, in a car crash. I don't know if this is somebody's sick and twisted fucking parents, but like, whoa. I mean, Bagul came up twice. And Bagul is the demon, again, like I said, that attacks parents and takes the children away. So take that if it resonates. I don't know if I'm going to be doing questions today. Possibly last reading. Here we go. Okay, so there's a King of Pentacles here that feels like he's about to get attacked. But he's actually safe. There's sanctuary with this empress. Okay, now she might look scary to everybody else. Okay, but the King of Pentacles, there's strength. So maybe this empress is, you know, like the way Max is. Okay, so Max and like Dustin and the boys get obsessed with Max. Okay, she's the tomboy. She looks scary. They're really intimidated by her. They've never seen anything like her. They're like, I've never seen a chick that skateboards and fucking wants to play Dungeons and Dragons. Like, it's a little fucking weird. Okay, so they are like really, you know, they kind of like stand back. They don't really know what to do, but they go for it. Okay, even Dustin goes for Max. But Max likes Lucas. Okay, doesn't really matter, but anyways. Okay, so somebody, I don't know, you might get into a position, okay, or a position might strike your, there's Scorpio energy. A position might, you know, cross your threshold, all right, and you think, oh my God, I'm going to get attacked, like, that's the enemy, they're going to come after me, and no. Okay, you actually become fascinated by something. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Not what I was expecting. So somebody like literally thinks, okay, the way that this Empress is coming through for this King of Pentacles, this Empress is going to change this King of Pentacles' life. Okay, and vice versa. Okay, they're very different people. Okay, the King of Pentacles isn't the way that the Empress is, although they are very similar. The King of Pentacles is not the King of Wands, right? He's not a badass, you know, I'm gonna go throw my fucking fire around. He's like, I got money, can that help? Okay, and the Empress is like, no, not really. You can't throw money at the demigorgons. Unfortunately, you have to hit them with bats that have nails at the end of it. Okay, that's how you have to defeat what I'm dealing with. Okay, so money can't do anything for this. Okay, so this King of Pentacles, like, I mean, if you watch Stranger Things, you realize that like Steve becomes badass. Okay, Steve starts like taking it in the face, and you know, he just starts getting beat up by everybody because Steve can't win a fight. Okay, he tries so hard to win fights, and he just doesn't have it in him. He just can't beat up. He tries, okay, and that's why we love him. He tries, but God bless him, he's just a little bit weak until he becomes badass strong and starts kicking everybody's ass. Okay, sometimes you got to get beat up a little bit to find your fucking sucker punch. Okay, so with Temperance and this, we talked about this new group yesterday. So there's a group of people coming in that possibly are going to tame somebody. Okay, it's like the right group of people. It's the right energy. It's the right vibe. Okay, and somebody gets kind of like, all right, they're used to doing something on their own. Okay, and then suddenly they're off their bike, which means if they're off their bike, they're chilling with their fucking new group of people. Okay, and also in that group are sisters. So, you know, you could find somebody in a new group of people, and maybe you don't have a brother or a sister or something, and you might find somebody in a new group, and you're like, you're basically my brother. Like, there was one guy I dated, oh my God, my sister was so in love with him. They had the best time ever. They were best friends, and it helped with our relationship because, I'm sorry, but like, my sister and I spent a lot of time together. We're fucking trauma bonded together, and until we get into really safe, stable, you know, partnerships or relationships or stabilize each other, unfortunately, we'll be trauma bonded forever. You know, I don't know if you ever get out of that shit, but the one thing is that somebody doesn't fucking need is somebody getting, you know, jealous over a trauma bond with somebody. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's so childish. Are you kidding me? It's not my fucking landlord. Oh. Sorry. I did not need to do that. Sorry. My stupid fucking landlord's nephew is mowing the lawn. Like, I'm trying to do a fucking reading, and now I got to close the goddamn window, and it's going to get hot in here. So good thing I'm almost done the reading, because it's going to get hot in here now if I don't have the window open. Okay. So, anyways. Ooh, there's L. Okay, so moving on with this friendship relationship. Okay. The King of Pentacles finds the Empress, and then, I don't know, they move on together. Okay, that's the way. Whatever with L, somebody's controlling something. Actually, you know, I like these two colors all of a sudden. These two cards are speaking to me now because of the blue. And it's almost like this is the new energy. Like the feminine energy is very high priestess. Very controlling in a good way. Like they just know things. They can predict things. They can see things. They can see beyond the veil. They know where danger is. Don't go on that ledge. I can already see something bad happening there. Okay. It's like that. Like the feminine energy is very, looks through the veil, you know, can see things before they even happen. And then the masculine energy is the sunshine part, is the happy part, is the, you know, there doesn't seem to be a whole heck of a lot of worries with this King of Pentacles. I mean, again, he's like, I've got money. Does that help? Okay. And to some people, yeah, it does. To other people, money can't do shit. You know, like that's not what they need. They need something else. Right. But this guy is like, you know, maybe this feminine energy needs somebody to help her. Right. Because she's in some type of very defensive energy where people probably are attacking her or trying to get at her. I mean, everybody wants Elle. Everybody wants her powers. Everybody wants her abilities. Everybody, you know, they want to experiment on her. They want her working for them, right? So she has to learn how to be very defensive. Okay, so then she can keep herself safe, right? So with this, I mean, again, this could be the masculine energy coming in. This masculine is very, like, Mike, all he does is think about Elle. That's it. That's all he ever thinks about is she protected? Are you guys using her? Is there you're gonna use her powers up, right? Like he's always defending her. Like, don't make her do that. Don't make her excess herself. Don't make her do that. Like if she can't do it, she can't do it. Like he's always has Elle's back. That's why. I mean, he loves Elle to death, right? He talks to her every day, even though she can't talk back to him. He's always waiting for her. Okay, so now I'm getting the goosebumps again. So whatever this King of Pentacles is, right, these two people, they're balanced out really nicely. Okay, and I feel like they're really going to be happy. Okay, so whatever this next chapter is for somebody, it seems like quite a nice one. It seems like wherever you think you're going to find danger or there's going to be some type of trouble, there isn't. There's actually like some type of gang of awesome people. Like if you're Elle and you're all by yourself and you just escaped the lab and people are coming after you, you're about to find a nice, awesome group. Like, I mean, Mike's the first person that Elle meets. I mean, those boys are the first people that she meets on the outside. Oh, wait, she meets Benny first. And then she runs and then she goes and meets the boys in the woods. And they give her sanctuary and they help her. Mike puts her up in his house right away. Like, okay, Elle, you're going to stay here. Puts her in the basement, puts the blanket over her and just tells her to stay there, right? He keeps her safe right away. A fucking, 13-year-old kid, right? Protects the girl right away. Like, that's pretty badass, right? From a bunch of, people try to take over her mind. Like, he doesn't care about the lab people. That's the thing. Like, Mike, these boys, they're willing to do anything for this girl. Like, there's just no fear in them. There's no fear in them, right? There's Judgment. I like that. Ace of Swords. See, there's obviously possibly something that fell apart with this king, okay? And this king, whoever this King of Cups is, they're very emotional, okay? They're a very emotional person. They have, you know, some people are and some people aren't. This person chooses to express themselves, which some people don't. Like I said, some people do, right? It goes vice versa with boys and girls, men and women. Okay, so this King of Pentacles is very in touch with his heart chakra. Okay, so when he meets this High Priestess, when he meets Elle, you know, the superpower, superhuman woman, okay, probably falls in love pretty damn quick because it's the truth, right? He goes looking for something beyond control. So whatever this relationship is, like, you know, between Elle and Mike, there's no one's controlling anybody. Like, they stay together because they want to be together, not because they're obligated to do so. They stay connected because they want to stay connected. They basically stay in a long distance relationship for like years. Right? So, and there's the Ace of Cups. And I heard that today. Oh my God, I was driving and I heard the Ace of Cups. One of my friends went and did a tarot reading with somebody and she was breaking it down with me. She's like, okay, Whitney, like, what does this mean? And what does this mean? And this lady said this. And I mean, it was a really good reading for her. And she didn't know, actually, I read tarot. She had no idea. I don't really tell people what I do. It's funny. I'm not a bragger. I don't know. If people start talking about it, then I will answer them. But I don't really I don't solicit myself. I don't run out there and beg people for readings or you should have got a reading from, like, no, not at all. Like, my readings are very intense. They're certain type, right? And she was talking about this reader got the Ace of Cups for her the other day, and I said, well, don't worry, like, that doesn't necessarily mean a relationship, you know. And then when it came to me today and I heard the Ace of Cups, and I said, well, you know what, to somebody, an Ace of Cups is something that you want to give your heart to, and whatever that is, it's between you and that, right? And it's literally like, I mean, I Ace of Cups my snakes. Like, I wanted to give them good homes, and I promised them that I would give them a good space where they weren't abused and they could just grow and just be left alone if that's what they wanted, just to be snakes, you know. And just, I said that I would keep them protected and I would give them a good life, which means I gave them an Ace of Cups. I gave them my heart and I told them I would take care of them, and that's what I'm doing. Okay. And that's what a relationship is. That's all it is an Ace of Cups is very innocent. It's very loving. It's not something that comes with obligation. It comes with, you give me this, and in return, I get this from you. And that's the thing with them. In return, I get to have a mini fucking forest in my room, and I get to, you know, stare at them moving around and digging around, and I move their enclosures and I do things for them and my fish, and, you know, I have my own little zoo in my room, and that's what I want, right? That's my gift to myself, right? And when you love yourself, you give yourself gifts, and whatever those gifts are, if they're a new group of people, if they're a better knit community, if there's something that are, you know, is just better for you in general, then do it. It's a safe haven. You're going to be safe wherever it is if this resonates. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with being skeptic. There's nothing wrong with walking into something and being like, I don't really know. Like, I'm kind of, you know, back and forth about it. Then be back and forth about it. No one's telling you that you have to make a decision on something. And then usually when you say, I'm not making you do shit, like, you just decide what you want when you want it, then that's when the energy moves forward for you. Okay, because you're not giving it an ultimatum. You're allowing something to move how it moves. So then it's almost like, you know what I'm getting? There's almost as if somebody's around you. It's kind of got this energy of like a mouse. It's scared. It scares easily if you move too much. If you are too aggressive, it runs away. So it's got to be this king. So there is definitely something, and like that's the same with snakes, you know, like my snake scares herself sometimes all the time. Okay. She, you know, something touches her tail. If suddenly she doesn't, you know, because she goes into her own little world, and I call her the narcoleptic because she'll just be like moving around and suddenly fall asleep. And I'm like, okay, she's sleeping right now. And then she'll forget that she's out of her enclosure, and she'll forget where she is, and she wakes up and she'll suddenly get stunned. Right. And she was on her jungle gym. I made her this new jungle gym because of the new place and everything. And she didn't have her like her jungle gym's on the wall anymore, so I made her a new one, and it's a little bit more advanced, which is good. She needs that. But then she fell, but she gets so lazy and she doesn't hold on, so she thought she was gonna fall, but then her tail caught her. I dropped something I was doing. I ran over and I caught her, and she jumped into my arms. I could feel a little heart just beating. She scared herself so bad, and then she turned around kid and she went right back on the playground. Like I just had, you know, you just have to be there for when they get scared, and then they'll open up to you or something. So I don't know who this person is or what the situation is, but I mean, with my snakes, honestly, when I got them, they were both like this, like shoelaces. I called them. They were like this long, a foot long, maybe. They were, honest to God, like a dime in centimeter or in diameter. Okay. Like they were so tiny. And what I would do with them is I would open up their enclosures, because they had a lot of energy. So I would open up their enclosures and I would just let them crawl out. And then that's when I made their, I stuck a whole bunch of branches to the wall above both of their enclosures. So then I could open them up, and then they could crawl out and crawl onto the wall. And so then they could get stronger, right? So then they could move around. And then if they reached out for me, or if they got bored and they would crawl down, sometimes they would crawl to me. Sometimes when they were done, they would just crawl back into their enclosure, and then I would just close the door. Like didn't have to touch them at all. It was years, you know, I worked with these snakes months, days after, you know, like just every day. If they wanted to work with me, I worked with them. If they wanted to sleep, because they're growing, you know, they're babies, they're growing, obviously, right? If they wanted to sleep, they sleep. And I don't ever force them to come out. I don't ever just take them out. Even now, they're both over 2 years old, and they only come out when they want to, when they give me the signal, which is usually they'll go to the top of their enclosure and they'll start kind of, you know, pushing on the top. Then I know that they want me to open up the top, and then they come out. And if they come to me, they do. And if they don't, they crawl around on their own. They'll crawl around all over my shit. They drop shit all the time. Right. But they are very, you know, if I move something, if I scare them, they dart. Like my one, and she's black, and when she gets scared, you really have to move like a certain way around her. Not that she never bites, she never does anything, but she scares herself. I feel like she is in her own horror movie, and she scares herself more than anything, more than I scare myself. Honestly, she really does. So I really worked hard with her. I obviously don't scare her now, but she scares herself. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with people being a little bit eccentric in times, if they've suffered trauma, if they've been through things, if they've experienced death in their own way, or some type of rehabilitation, or some type of comeback story or something, right? It's like, again, there's nothing wrong with being skeptic, right? Let these people, and let you work with them. Let the energy work together. I mean, you know what? There's things have happened over the years. I feel like people trust each other just way too much. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with having a public relationship, or, you know, like not going somewhere super creepy with somebody late at night. You know, might want to do it like in the daytime with like some people around, and, you know, see if you can, because I mean, there's a group of friends around. So I don't want to say like, you know, shut yourself off to people. But I mean, just follow your gut. Okay. Follow your gut. And this King of Pentacles is about to, or this Empress is about to find a great King of Pentacles, or this King of Pentacles is about to find a great badass Empress. And the rest of the story is just, I don't know, the way it goes, if that's your story. So, anyways. Oh. God, this kid's taking forever. Ah! Get your fucking lawnmower out of here. Okay, I'm going to do one more reading and then that's it. Because it actually really is getting hot in my room now. Oh, what song is that? There's this song playing in my head right now. Bullet for My Valentine. Your tears don't fall. They crash around me. Her conscience calls the guilty to come home. Your tears don't fall. They crash around me. I'm really getting back into Bullet for My Valentine. I don't know why. I just am starting to love them again. So the reading song is Your Tears Don't Fall, They Crash Around Me. There's always something going on. The path that walks in the wrong direction. There's always something fucking hanging on. Ha! Honestly, I feel like somebody's ex is going to try to come back. And there's definitely some energy there, you know, like it's an ex. But someone stands their ground. Like that song, she cheats on him. And he knows the path he's walking is not in the right direction. He knows. So, okay, so I think somebody's ex is going to try to come back quick. Okay. But this person is already, they're already walking possibly towards somebody else. It's Queen of Swords. Okay. Somebody really chill. Somebody super chill. So they actually want to block this other person from coming back. See, they want to, so somebody's ex might find out that you're dating somebody else and they want to try to come in and get you back. So it gets you away from the new person, but it's a fucking scam. It's to sabotage you. So then you break up with them and then they'll break up with you a couple weeks later. And then you've ruined the other thing that you started, but they don't really want you back. Ooh, somebody's playing with fucking evil. They're trying to do some magic. They're trying to pull it out of their ass. They're going to war with you. Just for pleasure. Oh, just for pleasure. Oh. Nobody really knows what this person's intentions is. Gothica. But you know, somebody knows. So you know in Gothica, she's married to a fucking serial killer, like some guy that just like likes to rape and torture women and then kill them. Okay, and she is a psychiatrist and she plays some woman that just knows everything, right? Like she just acts like she knows, but she doesn't know shit. She's sleeping with the enemy. Okay, so she actually hacks him up and kills him, and then she finds out everything that he really did, right? After she's already acted. So I almost feel like this ex, be very careful with this ex because they might pull some type of Gothica shit on you. They might go crazy. They might attack you. Oh, what is that? What's that show? The Sinner. Oh, there's this series called The Sinner. Jessica Biel. did the first series. I've only watched season 1. And Jessica Biel's in it, and she attacks this guy, but what she does is memory. It's actually muscle memory from another attack, and she like slips back into psychosis and believes that something is happening again, and she attacks somebody. The way that she got attacked, it's fucked. It's really weird. Oh my God. That was a really weird show. And I watched that years ago. So I don't like. Somebody has some serious PTSD. Okay, yeah, they do. They got some serious PTSD going on. Okay, they got a mountain of shit under the surface. Wow. Okay, and they're really gonna act like I feel like you do care about this person, but it doesn't do just because you care about them does not mean you should be with them. Okay, obviously this person could have a problem with drugs in some way. They could heavily medicate themselves. It's a superficial breakup, which means they broke up with you so then they can start getting stuff out of you. So obviously they would know if they're trying to fuck with you and that's why they are broken up with you. No, they will not let you be with somebody else. That's gonna fuck with their game. They got a game going on with you right now. Ooh. This person can fuck with you miles and miles and miles away and they know it. Yeah, this is beyond personal. Okay, so this person is doing something really fucking sneaky behind somebody's back. They have a hidden agenda. Okay, it's beyond personal. They're willing to break laws to do shit to you. Like they might attack your partner. Just, if you are starting to date somebody new and you have an ex out there that's a little fucking crazy, you might just want to let this person know, hey, by the way, anything happens, just stay in your car and call me and I'll be right over. Because my psycho ex, eventually either this person's going to get arrested or they're going to get some type of fucking restraining order slapped on their ass. Okay, I really did the lady with the pills on 7. Honestly, this lady, whoever this woman is very heavily intoxicated. Okay, they walked away from you and they're having a fucking mental breakdown about it. Okay, if they even know you're touching somebody else, they're gonna have a mental breakdown because in this person's mind, they feel like they own you. Yeah, see, somebody's in danger. There's secrets. This person has a lot of secrets they are not going to tell to you. Okay, so this is just a little fair warning from somebody. There's the clock. Heavy blockages. Gone, vanished without a trace. Okay, just be very careful. I feel like trust your gut with this person. Possibly don't go around them. Don't be around them. Yeah, see, something about you walking away from them. They want to be seen. They could be contesting a divorce, saying they're not going to divorce you. I'm pretty sure if you serve them, they don't have a choice. There's divorce here. So they can contest all they want. Broken record. You have legal rights to a divorce. money. Okay, this came up twice. I didn't want to take it because we already just fucking talked about money, but apparently somebody wants to talk about money again. Somebody wants money, which is usually what it comes down to. Of course, again, if you start dating somebody else, you marry somebody else, that's going to stop their money, right? So they don't want you to be with anybody else, but they don't want to be with you, but they don't want you with anybody else. That's kind of psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Run away. Fucking right, psycho killer. I don't really believe this person's in their right mind. Okay, so just be careful. I mean, some people go loco. All right, and like they were perfectly fine the day before, and today something in the air, they're just not right. All right, not saying that this person is fucking, maybe they are crazy, maybe they're not, maybe they're just having a bad day. I don't know, but be careful with them right now. They're definitely attacking you. They don't like you. They don't want you to be with anybody else, and they're possibly willing to sabotage your new relationship. So please be careful. As you know, exes, there's lust. They sometimes don't play well. Okay, especially when they're lusting all over your ass. No, they're not going to play well with other people. Okay, they don't want to give up the piggy bank. Right? But lucky number 13 is kind of on your side. Okay? So, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Damn, how many more things am I going to drop today? Okay. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful evening. And I will be back tomorrow, and I will possibly do questions tomorrow. I'm just a little low on energy right now, so I don't want to do that today and just waste all my energy that I'm slowly trying to recharge from my wicked kick my ass weekend I just had. So I will probably be back. So write your questions down. Hopefully I'll be able to take them tomorrow. If not, I will be here on Wednesday as well. Okay, so peace out. Have a wonderful day. And readings. whitneymoonshine@gmail.com is how you get in touch with me. And make sure you subscribe to get the notifications on when I go live. And we have Instagram going and TikTok. All right. Peace out. Have a wonderful day. And thank you for being here.